All right, man. Check. It's been so long since I've been on a live here. I got to make sure everything is good. Make sure the audio is good. Make sure the tunes is good. So as people begin to jump in, I need you to let me know if the music is too loud. See what's going on with the musax. We're gonna get in, man. We're gonna get in with these brick after bricks. All right, let me mess around with some settings here. Let me see something real quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Had to check these settings out. All right, stand by. Let me see something. Been a hot minute. All right, I think we might be all right there with the music settings. Man, what is good? All right, so look, these brick after bricks. What is the deal with these brick after bricks? I've been watching the resale on these, and look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna pick these up, man. It seems like people aren't liking this cake. That's what it seems like. People are not liking this cake, but I don't know. You know, there's a lot of buzz going on, man. The buzz is finally starting to die with this. Radio Kicks in the build. What up, man? I wasn't trying to. I was really trying to get on with Jay, but he said Perp was gonna join, and I wasn't trying to mess up what they had going on. So I was like, let me start one. But I would have loved to have been on with Jay, but I didn't want to step on Perp's toes. Man, so there's been a lot of buzz with this whole AP watch, the whole Swatch, Audemars, the whole Audemars, collab and blah, blah, blah. Finally, that buzz is starting to die down a little bit. Rob T in the build. What up, man? Good seeing you too. Good luck to you as well on these Nigels. Let me see. All right. Lou just said, I was just saying that to Jay, he should hop on the stream with you so you could be on. Yeah, but he already got his joint going. I don't want to interrupt his stream. But I will send him the link. But he already got his joint going, so I don't want him to interrupt. But you know what? I will send him the link. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Man, it feels like I haven't been on here so long. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get back. Yo, let me tell y'all, number one, I miss y'all. That's number one. But man, I've been working. Man, and it's weird because I've been working a lot, but work has been, how can I say it? I've been working a lot, but work hasn't been as busy as it usually is. Look, man, out here in Colorado, we're even facing, I just threw some gas in the car yesterday. $5 and I don't know, $5.20, $5.30 per gallon. I was like, I'm sorry, is that U.S. currency or is this in pesos? Because I need, you know what I'm saying? The gas prices are expensive, man. So I've been working, but I don't know. It's crazy. It is crazy. Lou said took an L on Kef. Yeah, Lou. I done entered a lot of raffles. I got all L's as well. Man, I even got L's on the Nike Mines. So I don't know, man. Let's see, because we say the lives are lucky. So I need y'all to tap in. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to really tap in because we be getting lucky. We be getting blessed on these lives. Man, shout out to everybody who's here. There's a few people tapped in, man. Shout out to you, man. What are your thoughts on these brick after bricks? Look, I do not have fire reds. Matter of fact, since I got you there, let me know, how does the music sound? Is the music too loud, or can you hear me okay? It's been a little minute since I've been on, so I'm trying to get my my audio together. But yeah, man, I don't have fire red fours. I need a pair. Part of the original Four Horsemen when it comes to the fours. I want a pair. I will get a pair. But a lot of people are really looking at this kick right here in particular saying, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good, man. These are like fire reds that I don't need. And is there a similarity between the two? Of course. I mean, you can only really do so much with a sneaker, right? When it comes to silhouette style, right? So, I don't think it's a bad shoe at all. I think the materials on it are way better than the Fire Red 4. But Fire Red 4 is a Fire Red 4. You can't go wrong with a Fire Red 4. You can't go wrong with that. So, is the brick by brick? We're gonna call that the OG because it's the first of its kind. Um, Very unique colorway, right? Very unique. And you know what? I'm gonna be transparent and tell you I was wrong, man, because I was fighting tooth and nail, man. I was gonna die in that hill, and I got off of it. I was like, that shoe was red. I don't care what nobody say. Then my guy Lewis right here, where your kicks 36, he was like, nah, man, it's a burnt orange. Then I looked it up, and I was like, whatever. All right, so maybe the kick's not red, but it's red enough, right? so there's that. It's red enough, but no, it is a burnt orange, whatever. But man, I want this kick. I'm even gonna sell some other shoes and pick up that Nigel, the Air Jordan 1 as well. I'm gonna grab that one as well. I got the lows, the better with time. I got the big bar breaks, so why not, man? Why not? I'm gonna go for that Jordan 1 as well. I'm gonna have to hit the resale market, but it's all good. But I was listening to Lewis at Wear Your Kicks 26. Jay Elevate said he's on the fence. Our guy Purple Haze, congrats to him. He has secured a pair of the Brick After Bricks. Shout out to Purple Haze. So we already got somebody in the squad who hit. You know how it is, man. When one of us hit, we all hit. So we celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? We always showing love and seeing what's good. But yeah, man, now that the hype has died down on this Audemars, Swatch collab, which by the way, I got some information for y'all, and I haven't messed with it yet. Out here in the Denver, Colorado, we only have one location of Swatch that these kids somebody let the kids in early. I was out there with them. I was the OG out there with the YNs. Yeah, I had my I had my moment, but man, they stormed the mall and Swatch shut the whole deal down. This was on last week, Saturday. So Swatch actually closed on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday they opened it back up. I had a job on Monday. I stopped by the mall to go take a peek and see what was going on, and the mall was already packed. But peep this, out here in Colorado, every other day they've been restocking kind of like 30 watches a day. So, all right, let's unzoom that. But they've been restocking 30 watches a day out here. So I'm sure if they restocking out here, they're restocking everywhere. You'll take a look at the prices. The prices have been coming down on those AP, the Swatch AP. But, it's people are still flipping them. So, little sidebar out there. Man, let's get back to these Brick After Bricks. I'm excited for these joints. I'm excited for them. Now, for tomorrow, I did put in a reservation for at EA. I did get EA for the Jordan 12 Bloodlines. I actually want those shoes. I like Jordan 12s. They're very comfortable for me, and I like to work in them. So I might turn those Bloodlines into a work kick as well. I'm not sure, but I am gonna mess with those Bloodlines. But I think those are gonna sit, man. I mean, we got a lot dropping this month. This month is a hot month for sure. I know there's talks of these Travis. We got these Air Jordan 4 Toro Bravos dropping, which I think those are going to be a pretty easy cop as well. So between these Brick After Bricks and the Jordan 1 Low Travis, those pink joints, I think those are going to be kind of like the most complicated pickups right there. Everything else should be fairly obtainable. These Bloodlines, JD Sports had them for EA. I got that either yesterday or the day before. Maybe it was 2 days ago. It was a 0-point reservation. A lot of times, when it's a 0-point reservation, I think that kind of says a lot about the sneaker all by itself. So I don't think that's going to be a difficult cop. I do want those. It's a black shoe with little hits of red on it. You can be able to wear that with a lot. So, like I said, I'm going to wear them for work. I like 12s. 12s are comfortable. What we got? We got 11 minutes. We have 11 minutes before these Brick After Bricks. Now, Lewis was saying it's retail or bust. So Rhea Kicks 26, he's on that hill. He was like, look, I'm copping these for retail. I ain't copping at all. I'm not on that hill. I'm, I'm not. I'm not on that hill. I want these kicks. Of course, I would love to get them for retail. Of course, you know what I mean? Who wouldn't, right? Want to save some money in these times of today. However, off camera, or maybe should I say over here to this side, right over here, I have some sneakers for sale, and I've been selling some kicks. So I'm prepared for this moment, just to let y'all know. So if I got to hit the resale market, whatever, I'm going to hit the resale market. I ain't tripping on it. I don't want to. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I like to save money like everybody else. But we got 10 minutes here, but I am ready to hit that resale market. Now, I've been watching over here, this resale market. Even yesterday in our group, I looked at a size 12 go down to $395. And that was like at 7:11 my time. That's Mountain Time PM. And then about 30 minutes later, about 7:40 or so, I watched it go back up to like 435 or something like that. So, let's take a peek at it right now. It's kind of been jumping. Now, I do agree with this. Rhea Kick said the dip is about to happen. No doubt about it. You exercise some patience, you know what's going to happen. Obviously, there are going to be more L's than dubs that fly out today. Do anybody have any stock numbers? By the way, we got 10 minutes, technically 9. But do anybody have any stock numbers? I've been hearing about 28,000 pairs total. But if anybody got any stock numbers, please tap in, let me know. Actually, let me make a phone call real quick and see what the Discords are looking like. I was about to hit Hate to Lose up. And he already sent me the stock. He sent me some stock numbers. All right. Do we have a total stock? Yep. Total stock is 28,010. 28,010 for total stock numbers that I'm having here. He got this from the Eldon Monitors. So let's go ahead and start with the large sizes, and we're just going to work our way down. Large sizes work our way down. So we got a men's size 15, 277. Size 14, 562. Size 13, 1,903. Size 12 and a half, 559. Size 12, it's my size right here in the Jordan 4, 3,051. Size 11 and a half, 2,003. Size 11, 3,109. Size 10 and a half, 2,929. Size 10, 2,878. 9 and a half, 2,291. Size 9, 2,387. The size 8 and a half is 1,725. The size 8 is 1,376. Size 7 and a half is 807, and the size 7 is 680. Just to kind of throw some stock numbers out there. So for full context and reference, between the men's size 8, which is 1,376, and a men's size 12, which is 3,051, everything between an 8 and a 12 is in the thousands. Thousands and 2,000s, and then we even have 3,000 for the men's 11 and 3,000 for the men's 12. All right. I ain't trying to be negative, but that's it's a little bit on the skimpy side, all right? There's gonna be a lot of L's flying. There's gonna be a lot of L's flying today, all right? So in order for me just to remain positive, the resale market, if you want this shoe, man, you might want to look at the resale market. Now, the reality behind it is, yes, the dip is about to happen, simply because, now, how much, Lou, the question is, how much will this dip? I don't really see it dipping too much because, number one, the shoe has already dipped. I mean, we're talking $1,000 shoe. Well, $1,000 shoe. I've seen it as high as $1,000. Then I've already seen it down into the 300s. Now let's take a look at it. Let's look it up because it might be floating in the 400s now. We got 6 minutes. We'll call it 5, depending on how many seconds is attached to it. Jay's here. Hey Jay, I wanted to get on stream with you, fam, but I didn't want to interrupt your stream, and I didn't want to be greedy because you said Purple's getting on. But yeah, brother, good seeing you. So what type of dip is going to happen? I don't know. I don't really see these coming down too much more. The dip will happen because as people get these in hand, obviously, you got some people that don't care about the shoe. They just want to cop. They're gonna hit them. They're gonna hit on them, and they're gonna sell them. Right? I don't know how much this is gonna dip. However, I say this in my content, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can still win, go on resale by being patient. Patience has been paying off in 2025. I've brought that motto right on over to 2026 and was like, you know what, man? Be patient, and the patience can pay off. I will admit this though, when the Better With Time, when the Jordan 1 Nigel low Better With Times came out, I passed on them. J Elevate hit on 2 pairs of those. I passed on them, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on them, whatever. And then one of my boys had them on foot. I saw him, and he had different color laces in there, and I was like, yeah, them joints is tough. I'm getting a pair. And shout out to Purple Haze, because Purple Haze was able to cop me a pair of those on the resale market, of course, out in Chicago. And I think I only paid either like $210. It could have been $200, but it was a very low twos, with those Better With Time, the Jordan 1 lows, right? How low will these drop to? Let's take a look here. Let's get the apps loaded up. Y'all give me literally 40 seconds. I'm gonna hit a few people up. I got a few people trying for me as well. So what we got? We'll call it 4 minutes. Let me hit the wife up. She's working from home. She is upstairs, but I'm gonna let her know. All right, good looking out. Appreciate y'all here. All right, let's take a look at and see what we're doing on the resale market. We're gonna go ahead and pull gold up. Like I said, even yesterday alone, I've seen 435 in the high. I saw 395, all within 30 minutes of each other. That was obviously for a size 12. So right now in the size 12, we're at 436. Size 12 and a half is 44. Size 13 is 454. Size 11 and a half is at 415, and 11 is at 377. So after we get into a size 11 on down, we're in the 300s. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. If you can cop for retail, of course, we want retail. But these Nigels bouncing around the 300s are not bad at all. We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. Everybody get your stuff loaded up. Let's get ready to rock. Let's get ready. Let's go ahead and get loaded up. Make sure we good. Not a lot of stock. There's not a lot of stock going on over here. So let's see what the deal is. Let's see what the deal is. What's good? What's good? What up? What up? Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. I appreciate you. So it's been a little minute since I've been on a live. It's been a minute. So it's good. It is good to see people in the build. Man, and plus I haven't even made any content like recently. I when I have time, I really try to sneak a video in here and there. Man, but then again, I don't have anything new. So it's weird. I really don't have anything new. I will get these bloodlines tomorrow. I will. Stock is around 28K, so we are on board as far as the stock. We got 2 minutes. We got 2-minute warning. We got 2 minutes. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, we got 1 minute. 1 minute, and we are in the house. Let's get it, man. shout out to everybody, man. You know what we say. We say the lives are lucky. So we already got a dub in the house. Shout out to Purple Haze. He already got a dub. He's one of the guys on the team here. So we are already winning. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Coming down to the nitty gritty. Q in the bill. What up, Q? Good morning. Good morning. We about to be live here soon. I already done taking plenty of L's. We got the bloodlines dropping tomorrow. I'm getting notifications for those. I will be getting those bloodlines. I love me some Jordan 12s. I'm going to turn into a work kick. And we are live. We are live. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, everything's moving slow. I'm moving slow. Y'all tap in and let me know how y'all looking, because I'm all spinning. Look. Spinning screens over here. So everybody's tapping in. The servers are working double time, triple time right now. Quadruple time. Let's see what's good. All right. It looks like I'm in. I'm in for the size selection. I don't know. It's moving a little slow. I don't know. Moving a little slow. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah. We're still moving a little slow. But it's all right. We in. Looks like we in there. Now, shout out to my guy Truth of Kicknology. I had did a live with him a while back, and we were talking about like what are your how did we label it, like what are some common like superstitions or whatever, even though personally I don't believe in superstitions, right? So maybe like what are your rituals, you know what I mean? Like, do you close out, look, boom, close that thing right on out. Do you close out your app or whatever, or do you close out the screen and go to the painting screen? Do you close out the whole app itself? Do you let it just sit and do its thing and all that? Like, I be doing the most. I do it all. I really don't care, you know what I mean? So I was like, whatever. You're not gonna sit here and you're not gonna have me all frantic, watching that joint spin. So I'll be closing it out, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I mean, so it's on. So this is going to be the good indicator. Now, we all know sneakers, move just like the stock market, right? On a daily basis. It's not even just daily, minute by minute, things are going up and down. So let's talk about the resale on these. And this is just pure speculation, right? There might be a slight tick upward, after today's drop. And that's just because as people take L's, they're going to be hitting the resale market and kind of going that route. So I can see a slight tick upward, but then I can still see a tick down, because once people get pairs in hand, I do see people just trying to offload them, right? Like a lot of people are into this just for the money itself, and whatever type of flip they can get on it, they're going to take it. So I can see a small tick up and then definitely a tick down, and then there's going to be some sort of median, right? These things are going to start to balance out somewhere. Where it balances out at, I honestly don't know, but I can definitely see a small tick up. That's called FOMO. The same thing that happens in the stock market, right? Fear of missing out. So you're going to have some people that's like, yeah, I'm good. I've entered all of these raffles, and even though the raffles did come a little late, there was one raffle I wasn't able to hit yesterday. Man, shout out to my nephew Darian. I was at a graduation yesterday, and ironically, high school graduation, and his graduation was at 6:00 p.m., which is a very late graduation. But that's because they had multiple schools at the University of Denver. They had multiple schools there, and his graduation was late. But there was a raffle that came out yesterday that I missed out on. I was like 13 minutes late by the time I checked my phone. by the time I checked my phone, I did miss out on one raffle. So let me go back and see who that was for. All right, that was with Better Launches. So with Better Launches, I did miss out on that one. I got the notification. My brother, hate to lose, sent it to me in time, but I was at a graduation, and by the time I checked, it said the raffle closed 13 minutes ago. So I was like, So I did miss out on one. Oh snap! Yo, I missed it. Hold on a second. You see, look, the lives are lucky. Man, I totally missed that. Man, congrats. Oh, nah, hold on a second. Rear your kicks, he got him. Let's go. Hold on a second, man, I missed it. Oh, snap, congrats. Oh, snap. Congrats. Pending. We still got the pending going on there. Man, congrats on that. Hey. My man spoke it into existence because Rear Your Kicks said, retail or bust. He said, I ain't going for these joints on the resale market. He hit on a size 12. That's what's up. Q is still pending for a size 10. Boom. Didn't get it. Got the L. Q, I'm right there with you. You see? That's because the algorithm heard me. The algorithm said they already heard me. They heard me say, look, man, he's gonna go ahead and hit the resale market on these joints. So yeah, I'm playing, man. Look, it is what it is, man. L's happen. And with 28,000 pairs, a lot of the L's gonna happen, man. But shout out to Lewis at Where Your Kicks 26, man. Cause like I said, that's two of us. Now I need somebody to tap in with Jay Elevate. Let me know if Jay hit. Didn't get it. I got double L's. Boom. I got more L's than Cool J around here. We got LL Cool J around here. But it's all good. It is, like I said, man, you can expect L's with these. You can expect L's with these Travies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, we're going to monitor. Yeah, it's sold out. Yeah, it's gone. Even when it says it's a size left, I just think the app's just running really slow. For stuff like these, Q, man, these things are going to just fly. They're going to fly. So the drop happened, right? The drop happened. Now I'm getting back on GOAT. 435 was a size 12. It was at 435 right now. Now we're talking literally, 7 minutes after the drop. People are getting there. The notifications, right? A size 12 is already 442, right? So 12 and a half is 483. A size 13 is 454. A size 11 and a half is 322, and a size 11 is 376. So right now, size 11 and below is still in the 300s, but they're a little bit higher. Now this is that tick up that I was talking about. Now we'll see. This is that immediate tick up, right? So now this is the FOMO. These are the people that took L's and it's like, oh, okay, word, I didn't hit on no raffles, word, I didn't hit no sneakers app. Now they going to StockX, now they going to GOAT and Elias and everywhere else, Flight Club. Now this is what's happening at this moment. The panic. You see this right here? The panic is happening for many people. I am not panicking, but the panic is happening right now. I invest in the stock market, man. So things are they're gonna go up and down. But right now, the panic. We're back right now at the panic hour. Nah, Lewis said it. He said retail or bust. And my man copped on retail. He copped on retail. Oh, wifey's account hit. And I hit undefeated. Look, Sig Shout out to Sig, him, and Wifey hit. That's what I'm talking about. Look. Congrats. Jay, where you at? What's the good word, Jay? I took double L's. I took double L's over here. Sig done hit. Rhea Kicks 26 done hit. He's in there. He is it. We got the double up gang over it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Hey, yo, and that's pretty impressive. With 28K, that is pretty impressive. Man, that is pretty impressive. Man, congrats on that. That's what I'm talking about. So right now, the panic is going down. The wife just texted me. Didn't get it. Yeah, hey, it's expected. There's a lot of L's flying out there. My brother-in-law in New York, he was trying for me. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Let me see. Look, it was expected. It was. I got to hit up Hate to Lose because a lot of times he be running quite a few accounts. Let me see if he hit on anything. All right. So yeah, man, look. So we got Purple Haze, we got Radio Kicks 26, we got Sig in the build with a double dub. That is a double U. 2 U's put together is a double U. Let's go. The lives are lucky, man. Tell me about it, man. So look. You can't be mad. You cannot be mad when you got people in the family hitting, man. Congrats, man. My brother-in-law just got back to me. Didn't hit. It's all good. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to monitor. We're going to monitor these prices on the resale market. I'm gonna exercise some patience. I'm not really tripping. Like I said, I will go ahead and pick up these Bloodline 12s. 0 point reservation on JD Sports with the EA exclusive access. It's not going to be a difficult cop. Who knows? I mean, if you like 12s, if you don't, I mean, if somebody don't like 12s, of course they're not going to mess with them. But if you get down with 12s and you were saving up some funds either for this AP watch and you didn't get this Swatch AP, right? And then you're like, all right, cool. I'm not tripping on the watch. It wasn't even a watch, it was a little pocket watch or whatever. But if you were like, cool, I ain't tripping on that because I'm gonna go ahead and wait for these Nigels, and then you go ahead and didn't hit on these Nigels, are you gonna settle for the Bloodline 12s? Or are you gonna hit the aftermarket, the resale market, and still get these Nigels? I'm still gonna hit the resale market and get the Nigels. I'm just not gonna do it right now. It is all good. We're gonna wait till some pairs get shipped in, right? Nike's gonna ship out some pairs, and then some pairs are gonna get listed, and we will see that dip. Now, how long that lasts for, I don't know, but the prices will come down, right? The prices will come down. This is what I like to do. All right, so let me share this with y'all. And this is not financial advice, of course, but this is what I like to do in the stock market. I like to do a little bit of research, and when I do my research, even when it comes to buying stocks, right? I have I create what's called like an entry point, right? You don't want to get greedy. So like I've already seen these a size 12 in the brick after brick. I've seen them down into the 395s. So my entry point personally, this is my personal entry point. I'll share this with y'all. My personal entry point is going to be literally anything below 400 in size 12. If I see 397, 395, 390, 387, 389, 399, whatever, I will go ahead and pull the trigger. That's just me. I will go ahead and pull the trigger on these, and I will go ahead and pick them up. Could it dip more than that? Of course it can. You can go down to 350. You can go down to 310. All of that can happen. But the reason why I do that, and I do the same thing when it comes to investing, is because you can get what's called greedy. Greed can set in. And just as an example, it can go down to 380. And I'm looking at them for my size 12. And I'm looking at them like, well, maybe it'll hit 375. and then it hits 375, and I'm like, yeah, I saved $5. Maybe go down to 370, and I'll buy my 370, and then it goes back to 450, 470, or whatever, and you're like, oh man, I could have got them at 370, but I got greedy, waiting for them to go down a little bit more. So I've done that plenty of times in the stock market when it comes to investing. So now I just have these, I have like a buy-in zone, right? So for me, below 400, I will go ahead and pull the trigger on them. It's all good. The shoe costs $255 with tax. So maybe one of y'all can tell me what the shoe is going for, after tax. It's all good. I can literally sell. I've already sold some kicks. I can sell some more sneakers over here, and one sale of a sneaker right here that's over here, and before you know it, I got the money to buy and resell anyway. And that's the reason why I'm not tripping on them, because I got plenty of things for sale over here. Just to tell y'all, so I don't have to move the camera around. You know what? I will move the camera around. Let me show you what I got on Marketplace over here. So, because I've been grabbing cash. So you might be able to see some of it, but I don't know if my hand. We got black cement 3s. We got the Jordan 1, the satin breads. Those are the ladies. We got some Kobe. I'm trying to point, and we got some Kobe girl dads over here. We got a couple of Jordan 1 mids. I am dumping off quite a few Jordan 1 mids here. Yeezy slides, which are going for really cheap. And I got to tell you, I just picked up some more Yeezy slides off of StockX literally like 2 days ago. But wet cement, we got wet cement 4s. We got Jordan 3, Black Cat 3s. Wet cement 4s. I already talked about those, right? We got the SB, the Jordan 4 Navy SBs. And then we got military blues right here, right? Military blues. Yeah. I got some stuff. I got some stuff listed. I definitely got some stuff listed, so we are all right. We are all right. Yeah, we is all right. Yeah. BMW asked, he said, have you ever hit on a Grail sneaker on Sneakers app? I have. I guess depending on what one would call a Grail. But I have. It's very few. It's very few. But I have hit on some Travis Scott Black Phantoms. I went for my size in a size 12. This is back when the Sneakers app used to be able to go back and re-enter. They've made some changes. But I hit on I missed on a size 12. I went back in and hit on a size 7. I sold that shoe for like $830. And out the door, I want to say it was like $160. It was like $163 or $165. And went ahead and sold those at SneakerCon Denver for like $820, $830. He said, I did not hit on the bricks, but I picked up a very near DS Cardinal Red Jordan 3 for $110 yesterday. Okay. That's what's up. Congrats on that. Cardinal 3s are dope. Yeah. BMW. Congrats on that. Cardinal 3s are dope. Those are fly. I do not have Cardinal 3s. I never had a pair of those, actually. But yeah, man, I love me some Jordan 3s. I actually wear a lot of Jordan 3s. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I also hit on the, even though it wasn't on sneakers, I did hit on the Virgil Ablohs, the VAAs. I hit on those retail. I hit on the Brick by Bricks retail. So yeah, I'll be honest with you. 2025 was actually a pretty good year. I can't complain. I really can't complain. And like I said, all I got to do is just sell like a pair of shoes I got over here. I'm gonna put some more shoes up for sale. But all I got to do is just toss literally one pair of shoes, and I'll hit that resale market for the brick after bricks. I will put that brick after brick on foot. I will. I actually like that shoe. I like that shoe a lot. I would actually like to get my hands on all of the Nigels. I was even looking at the Jordan 4 RM, which I don't own any RMs. The Grandma's Driveway, the green pair. I'm going to top of the dome. I want to say that's the green pair, the Grandma's Driveway. That one is actually holding a little bit of value, but the black pair of the Jordan 4 RMs is not going for nothing crazy. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure I'll pick up my first RM by grabbing that black pair as well, and just kind of like building up the Nigel collection. And I'm proud of Nigel, man. I was actually talking to my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law still lives back in New York. He's out in Brooklyn, and him and Nigel and one of his friends, they all went to the same middle school together. So, shout out to Nigel, man. East Coast of New York cat, Queens cat. I'm from Queens, and just seeing that brother. And even though I haven't met him yet, I would tell you this, from what I see, right, from videos and online, and just like his personality is aura, I mean, he's a successful, humble brother, man. So I'm proud of him, and want to give him his credit. Definitely want to give him his flowers, because he's doing it, and I like his personality. So cool cat. Maybe I get to meet him one day. But yeah, man. We took some L's. We took some L's, and it's all good. Shout out to all of the people who got the dubs. We got Purple Haze, Lewis at Where Your Kicks 26. We got my boy Sig. Sig said him and the wife hit on Sneakers app today. We talking about double dubs. And shout out to everybody else who was able to hit on these picks. Look, it's well deserved, man. I'm glad to see that these joints moved. Whether you're gonna flip them or whatever the case is, it's all good. You got that W. He said every sneaker I hit on the Sneakers app sit on the app, like the Flight Clubs, Cave Stones, etc. I'm done with sneakers. BMW strategy, fam. Sneakers might be done. Sneakers might be done with sneakers. I don't know how much longer that app's gonna be around, right? So you ain't alone. I think sneakers is gonna be done with sneakers, man. They done laid off quite a few employees and stuff like that. So who knows how much longer the sneaker app itself is gonna be around? Just for full transparency, like who knows? Cave Stones. Do you know what's so funny about the Cave Stones? Which, number one, I cracked like a little parody video about the Cave Stones. People were really hyping that shoe. Number one, let me start by saying, let me start right here. It's not a bad shoe. That's number one. It's not a bad shoe at all. I have them. I have the Cave Stones. But I cracked a little parody video because literally you had some hype beast out there that was saying that the Jordan 4 Cave Stones was the sneaker of the year for last year. And I was like, yeah, stop playing with me. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. It's not the sneaker of the year. Good shoe. A very good shoe. Mine is still dead stock. I need to put those on foot. Toro Bravo 6s. I need to put those on foot. I will mess around with those Toro Bravo 4s as well. I will. Let me see something here. Yeah, Lewis. Hey. Yo, shout out to everybody who I'm getting notifications, man. That's what's up. I didn't hear from my guy Hate to Lose, so he probably ain't get on nothing. I'm gonna hit him up. Let me see. But But yeah, the Cave Stones is actually a really nice shoe. Are you messing with these Toro Bravo 4s? You gonna mess with these joints? I know a lot of people are saying a lot of people are saying that they don't like them. You know, there is a difference in the color. You know, y'all know how Nike do, man. Whenever we get these drops, it's never like the same exact thing, right? They always switch something up. You know what I mean? And we're not always getting the, you know, even when it's an OG, something changes. You know what I mean? They switch something up on it. But well, I don't know. A lot of people aren't really feeling these Toros 4s that's dropping as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up as well. I will have them. And then, you know, we got these Travis coming out. Now, I'm not gonna say I don't like pink, because I'm not gonna say that, because I will wear pink. I have the Pink Awake 5s, right? Let's turn the camera around a little bit. You'll be able to see them right there on camera. I got the pink, where we at? Right here. I got the Pink Awake 5s. Dead stock, hit on those for retail. Very grateful, right? Not complaining. And I've always been saying, like, I don't know if I'm going to keep that shoe. And then the resale value on them joints, I think I got either a size 12 or 13, whatever size I got in them. They're going for like high 7s, low 8s with the Pink Awakes. And now I'm seeing pictures of them dropping some Pink Awake 4s as well. So they got a black pair and a pink pair and the Jordan 4s that's going to be dropping in 2027. But just as an example, I don't know, and I hate retail on those Awakes. Yes, I'm a New Yorker, I'm from Queens, all that stuff, but I just don't be rocking heavy pink like that. Now, do y'all remember the Jordan 5, the 35th anniversary? It was called a soft pink. The whole shoe is reflective. I got those behind me. You can actually kind of see them reflecting right there. So I got those right there. Now, I like those because it has pink on it, but it's not like the whole shoe's not pink. So TT in the build, what up? I know it's been a little minute. It's been a little minute since I've been on. Well, good to see you. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep those Pink Awakes or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? That'd be a nice little flip right there though, because I did hit on retail for those. But let me see. Lewis said they gave me the dub now to give me the L's on the Travis's later. Hey, you want to know what, Lou? It can be L's. It could have been the L on the Brick After Bricks and the Travis. So at least you got that dub. Can't complain, man. And he was literally sticking to his guns, because I said it on Jay Elevate's live earlier. Lewis, he even said it on the phone. He was like, it's retail or bust. He said, I am not hitting the resale market for these Brick After Bricks. I was like, yeah, I will. I'm not panicking. Trust me, I ain't panicking, right? But I was like, I will. I do want these Brick After Bricks. I'll go ahead and get them. So, little final recap. And I'm actually off of work today too, so I'm like, I got time today. But for a little final recap, shout out to everybody who actually hit retail on these kicks, these Brick After Bricks, man. Shout out to y'all. I do see a little uptick in price that's going to happen with these on the resale market. That's because of the FOMO, the fear of missing out, man. A lot of people took some L's today, and some people are right now, they're shopping, right? So the prices are going to go up. How high it's going to go, I don't know. And then after pairs start coming in the mail and people are going to start listing their pairs up for sale, yes, there will be a decrease. And that's when, just like the stock market, right? I buy low, sell high. Golden rule behind everything, right? Buy low, sell high. So if you're selling, you want to sell at the top. If you're buying, you want to buy it at the bottom, right? So always a buyer versus seller, right? It's in everything. That's the way it goes. I will hit the resale market for these Brick After Bricks. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I'm not. My buy-in is going to be below $400. If I see below $400, I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm going to pull the trigger on them. However, how low it goes, who cares? Well, somebody cares. That's going to be my buy-in. My buy-in is going to be below $400. That's my buy-in. Let's take a look at these one last time. Let's see what goes through. Oh, I also wanted to tell y'all, give me 1 sec. I got Hate to Lose right here. What up, fam? I'm on a live still, but I wanted to talk to you. Any success?
No, I didn't have any success.
No success. All right. It's all good. I'll hit you up after the live, but I figured you didn't. You didn't because I know you would have sent me a Gotham screen. I know you would have.
Yeah. Did you hit?
I didn't hit on nothing. However, Perp already secured a pair. Lewis hit on Sneakers app, and Sig 310 Sig hit. He doubled up. The wife hit and he hit. So we actually got a couple of dubs in the building. So look, man, I can't complain.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Give me a brother.
All right, brother. We'll do. I'll hit you up. Late. All right, Sig said I have a feeling they will go below 400. And I mean, they already have. But I think that's going to happen after pairs are shipped and after people get them in hand. I do see a dip. Happening. Where are these Virgils? The VAAs. What are these looking like? That's another good example. If I was I haven't looked them up in a while. If I take a guess, I'll probably say it's probably sitting at a $500 shoe. Let's take a look. You know what I should do? Maybe if I learn how to use my computer, my pewter, I could do a screen share, right? Man, you see, this is the reason why I need to. All right, hold on a second. Oh, great. Now I blocked. Now I blocked my screen share. All right, I won't be able to do that right now. Oh, there we go. All right, I might be able to do it. Let's see. You see, I haven't been on a live in so long. I'm over here slacking. I'm like, man, instead of me looking up on my phone, man, I can just share my screen. All right, work with me for a second. Works with your boy. All right, let's try this again. All right, there we go. Can we do this? All right, here we go. All right, let's take a look. Jordan. All right, let's take a look and see what these Virgils are doing right now. I haven't looked this up in a while. Yeah. All right. Can we increase this a lot? Let's see what we're looking like. Bring it on back. All right, let's see what we're looking like here. All right. So I was wrong. I said 500. That was me just taking a guess. So these are in the 600s. Now, I don't remember how high these went, but I do remember these hitting like $1,200. I do remember that. They could have been higher than that, but I do remember these sitting at $1,200. So, and I believe that was before the release. These are the Air Jordan 1 VAAs, Virgil Abloh Archives. I did hit on a pair of these for retail as well. But I'm either in a size 12 or 13. I kind of fluctuate between a 12, 12 and a half, and a 13. But anyway, this has mellowed out to $600. Now, the Pink Awakes, like I said, I know those Pink Awakes have gone up in retail. Let's take a look. Again, I know I already had those up. Pink. Once again, this is on Goats, a little bit different on StockX. 1330, 1309, 1700, you're bugging. You're all the way bugging. 1400, 13. Yeah, you bugging. But size 12, we were looking at 828, 883 for 12 and a half, and then size 13 is 753. So 13 is a little bit cheaper. Then we're up into the thousands with the 14s and 15s. Yeah, they're all the way bugging with this 1700 and 1800. Yeah, you bugging. You're bugging. You're on bug mode. All right, so the prices have, since I've been on this live, look at this, the prices have climbed. They're climbing. And like I said, this is expected. All right, so this is for the brick after brick, right? Take a look at these prices here. Prices are climbing. Now, also keep in mind, do the stock numbers. Remember, we had like 3,000 size 12s. We had a couple of thousands, as far as stock numbers. So I do see the sizes that had the thousands, as people get their pairs in, these prices will come down after they get them in hand and after they're shipped and stuff like that. But right now, this is what's expected. Like I said, this is going to move like the stock market. So there's going to be a slight tick up before it comes back down. So you can expect these prices. I want you to see this right here. You can expect these prices to move up more. How much higher it's going to go, I honestly don't know, right? But I expect this to continue to climb a little bit before it comes back down. That's the reason why I'm exercising patience. I took L's today. I took a lot of L's, and all the raffles and everything I've entered is all L's. I'm not alone. I'm not trying to have a pity party, right? You'll remember in the past, I would go dark. I turn all the lights off, and I'm sitting here. Yeah, I'm not having a pity party, but I'm going to exercise some patience. So I'm not talking to the winners out there. Congratulations to all of the winners. Once again, look, y'all are ill. Congratulations to all of the winners. But who I am talking to right now, I'm talking to everybody who took that L like myself. Shame, right? I'm talking to all of the losers out there right now. We're going to be patient. If you want this shoe, we're going to be patient, right? We're going to have to pull the trigger another time. But right now, ain't it. Now, don't get me wrong. You ain't got to listen to nothing I got to say. You ain't got to listen to me. If you want this shoe and you like, yo, Mr. Think, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going to get that shoe right now. I'm about to rage buy them. I don't care how much they cost. Look, you work hard for your money. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. But the way that these gas prices are set up, and my car takes premium, I got a V8 twin turbo around here. The way these gas prices are set up, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. Size 12, we're pulling in at 468 now. So even while I've been on the live, there has been an uptick in the resale market with these joints right here in particular. I just refreshed. A size 12 is 470. You see it live on the screen. Y'all see what's happening right now. I called this though. It's okay. I don't know how much higher these are gonna go, but they're going higher. I have a screenshot on my phone that I sent to the fellows. I was at a graduation yesterday. Shout out to my nephew Darian. He graduated high school, got some college plans. I'm proud of him and all of the graduates, man. And shout out to all of your family members and friends and neighbors and everybody y'all know who's graduating right now, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Congratulations on that. I was looking at these yesterday while I was sitting in the graduation, and I saw $395, and I was like, it's in the threes. But this is before all of the L's started flying through for the raffles and everything. And I was like, all right, we still got a shot tomorrow, you know what I mean? Which I already knew it was going to be slim, but some people did hit. So, we don't want to have a negative attitude, right? You never know. You just never know. But these were sitting yesterday at $395. I got a screenshot on my phone. And I was like, all right, we're into the threes. Not bad. Well, now we're right back up to 470. And this is what I expect to happen. I will cop these resale. I'm telling y'all right now, I will get these resale. All I got to do is sell literally one pair of sneakers, which I've already been selling. I mean, number one, I already got the money for it, but this is me exercising patience. I'm going to sell another pair of sneakers and I'm going to wait for the price to come back down. And when that happens, I will go ahead and pull the trigger. But this is expected. While I'm on the live, the resale market for these are going up. FOMO, fear of missing out. Everybody who was waiting to cop these for retail is sitting here saying, oh man, the price is going up. I got to get them now because they're just going to keep going up. It's going to turn into $1,000 shoe. And I'm glad I said that again. Let's refresh this one more time. You'll see a size 12 is $470, 12 and a half, $524, 13 is a $493. Now, 11s is in the fours, a 10 and a half is in the fours. So everything below a 10 and a half is still in the threes. That's gonna begin to go up. That's gonna begin to climb. We're gonna refresh this one more time, and then I'm gonna go back to the brick by bricks. Remember, we just had 470. All right, so we're still at 470. All right, cool. Now let's take a look at the brick by bricks, because I made a video on the brick by brick, right? And in that video, I was talking about how I was anticipating this on becoming $1,000 shoe. And even though we're up in the 800s, we're still not there yet. And by the way, I was saying this is going to be $1,000 sneaker in the year 2025. So last year. So if you take a look at, as we get into the larger sizes here, size 10, we're almost at 700 here with a size 9, 684, 692. Size 10, we're in the 700s, and as we go to the largest sizes, you see how these numbers are starting to grow. So I mean, technically a size 14 and 15 has hit 1,000, right? We're at 919 with a 16, you know, with the skis, but right about that, from that 13 on down, not bad. We're sitting in the 800s, right? I believe I got a size 12 in these brick by bricks, and it's sitting at 800, which it seems to be holding steady in this 700, high sevens, 800 range, you know, just for full reference of the brick by bricks. All right, and Lewis, I want to talk about this. So Lewis said your size is cheap on StockX, and I will pull up StockX as well, and I wanted to talk about that. Thanks for reminding me. I saw some Yeezy slides, right? Yeezy slides are going for dirt cheap right now. I saw some Yeezy slides on StockX, and I pulled the trigger on those. I want to say it was like, I picked up a size 13 in the Yeezy slides. They were like 20. They were either $27 or they were like $31. I was like, cool. I like slides. I got Yeezy slides on foot. A lot of times when I use slides as like house shoes. I don't even go outside with them on, right? Those are like my house slippers. Shout out to Jay, said smash that like button. Anyway, on StockX, I went ahead and picked up these kicks, man. I guess I could just pull up my receipt since I'm talking about it. Man, they were like 30. It was either $27 or $31. Anyway, by the time the tax, the fees, and the shipping went out, it came out to like $67. I was like, come on, man. Come on, man. So even though it's showing cheaper on StockX, when you factor everything in, man, that price be changing. All right, I got a notification saying that my Yeezy slides are on the way. All right, boom. All right, here it comes. Okay, no, my bad. It wasn't 60 something. It was $52. All right, here it comes. Here comes the invoice. All right, here we go. Item price, $27. Sales tax, $3.58. Processing fee, $6.95. Shipping, $14.95 for a grand total of $52.48. That's for the all black Yeezy slides, size 13. But the item price was $27. Out the door, $52 $58. I know gas prices are high, tax and shipping, whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is I went from $27 and out the door, I paid $52.48. So I'm just using that as an example. Just because the price might be looking lower on stock X, don't mean by the time you hit that checkout button and tax and fees and processing. All right, so let's look it up. Let's look it up right now. I don't know if it's just me. My phone's moving a little slow too. All right, so stock X size 12 is $431, right? But once again, you process everything else. Oh, that 431 might be up to 5 something, you know. Put the taxes. Remember, the taxes is different on $431 versus $27, right? So tax is gonna hit different. The processing fee, throw in the shipping should be the same. Truth be told, the shipping shouldn't be more than that $15. But I don't know, you know what I mean? You factor all that in, and we might be looking at the same prices for goat. I don't know. All right, let's grab. Well, I think I'm on a brick by brick right here. Yeah. $470. So size 12 was a $470 last time we was on here. Let's take a look where we at. All right, $465. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, man, these things are gonna move like the stock market. You know what I mean? The FOMO has kicked in. The high I've seen so far was $470. I'm gonna monitor this throughout the day. But the FOMO has kicked in, and you got people that's gonna be selling pairs, right? And let's discuss this real quick. Let's talk about the resale market, because you got some people that's just totally against it. So let's talk about the resale market. I took an L on these kicks today. I'm going to get these brick after brick shoes, right? Of course, just like everybody else, I want to get it for the best deal possible. But the only way I can acquire this shoe now at this point is for the resale market. So for everybody, now don't get me wrong. I don't like it when the resellers are out there. I don't want to use the R word, on the live, but taking advantage, bending people over, right? I don't like it when resellers do that in particular, just like how they've done with these AP watches. Man, they were selling these watches. I think I seen a sale for like $4,000, right? And now if we take a look at this Swatch AP collab, things are tanking, which is good for us. It's good for the consumer, because it's like if you want that pocket watch or whatever the case is, then you will be able to cop it for retail. Just be patient, right? But the same thing with these sneakers. If it wasn't for the resale market, I wouldn't be able to acquire this shoe. And I want the shoe. I'm gonna get the shoe, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and knock resellers, because unless you buy something brand new, this house that my wife and I are in, we had this house built from the ground up, right? So this house was brand new. But unless you buy a brand new car, which by the way, for full reference, do y'all know I've never owned a brand new car? Like in my entire life, I've never owned a brand new car. Now that I think about it, my wife has. She's had multiple brand new cars. I've never had a brand new car. But anyway, unless you buy something brand new, we need the resale market. People like me, I need the resale market. So the resale market is needed. And I'm talking about in every aspect. I'm not just talking about sneakers. I'm literally like in every aspect of life. Like we need the resale market. You know what I mean? So but I don't like getting taken advantage of. And I'm sure no one likes that feeling, right? So be patient. Don't forget, we still have Nigel results yet to go out. Or did you say that? No, I haven't mentioned that. Of course, there are more results that still need to come out. Like I said, I think I missed out on one raffle, if I'm not mistaken. Other than that, I've entered to every raffle. I think it was like Better. It could have been like Better Plus or something like that. That's the one I missed out on because I was at a graduation yesterday. Other than that, I've entered into the raffles, and obviously, yes, we're still waiting on results for those. I haven't hit on I don't even know if End Clothing even did one. So if N Clothing did one, I didn't enter N Clothing as well. I think the last time I hit on something with N Clothing was like 2022. Like, N Clothing has ended up being like a waste for me. So I don't even think I even entered on N Clothing. And if I'm not mistaken, because N Clothing is overseas, some of their prices had just been like a little ridiculous too. I don't know if that was like tariff related or I don't remember. But if N did one, I'm not in that one either. Just for full transparency, I kind of stopped messing with them. But all right, family, look, man, it was actually kind of fun being on here. I ain't gonna lie. I miss y'all. I miss communicating and talking to the people. I've been working like crazy. I actually have a jewelry. I'm doing this. My wife does permanent jewelry. You know, maybe the fellas on here don't know what that is, but trust me, the ladies do. And I'm proud of my wife. She's been doing well with her permanent jewelry business. And of course, I've been out there working these events with her. I have an event to go to a little bit later on today. And that's the reason why I haven't been on, because on the weekends, it's either I'm working a move, I'm doing armed security, or I'm doing a jewelry event. And between that, I've been like super busy as usual. You know, y'all know I work a lot. I'm a workaholic, right? I need to slow down because I'm getting old. I'm working on it. See what I did there? Workaholic. I'm working. Okay. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. Make sure you smash that like button, man. It was always a pleasure, man, kicking it with y'all, man. And I promise you, I'm going to make a promise. You will see my face more often. Now, you're not going to see my face regarding these Nigels. You ain't going to see no review coming for you because I don't got them. I don't have them. So you're not going to see a review. You're not going to see a review. But shout out to everybody who got that dub, man. Shout out to everybody who got that dub today. I'm going to be eyeing the resale market for these joints because it's the only choice that I have after the results of these raffles come in. The resale market's going to be the only choice that I have. So I want y'all to remember these prices. I'm a size 12, 464. I am not pulling the trigger here. I'm not. Not panicking. I'm not tripping. I'm not stressing. I will pull the trigger on these, but just not yet. Man, it's always loving this, and make sure you check us out at One Pair at a Time. It's myself, my guy Lewis at Radio Kicks 26, of course my guy Jay at Jay Elevate, and my guy Purple Haze Saturday morning. Y'all can please check us out. One Pair at a Time podcast. I've been MIA. I do have a jewelry event to go to tomorrow. This is on Saturday morning. I will be picking up these Bloodline 12s. So I love me some 12s. 12s are very comfortable, and I think it's a very good chance that I will be picking these up sometime throughout the day. Stand by 1 second. We do have a guest in the building. Hold on 1 second.
Yo.
Here we go. We got my guy Lewis in here. What's good? What's good, fam?
What up with you? Hold up.
Man. Not much, man. I was actually just about to close out. Go get me some breakfast, but I got time. I'm off today, actually, so I got time. What's good with you?
Hold on a second. My bad, bro. I'm having let's see if we're working now. You hear me?
Yeah. Yep, I can hear you. You good?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, just wanted to pop in real quick because I got a minute here to do so. But I think the Nigel results for his website go out here in 7 minutes.
Okay, bet. I am signed up, through the Nigel website. Yep.
That's I think that's the last raffle, not unless one is boutique already put out there too. Because so I was into Rooted, I'm into Nigel, I'm into Pith, which I already got L's from. Better Generation, got L's
Better
from.
Generation. Yep.
Jay said he ain't got he does not have any info from Better Generation yet on his L, so that's still pending for him, apparently.
Let me go back in and take a peek here. See what we got going on.
Shout out to everybody out there though, man.
Yo, man, shout out to you as well. Yeah. My guy Lewis, look, man, he was sticking to his guns, man. The algorithm heard him. He said retail or bust.
Yeah, for real.
And went ahead and copped on the retail side, man. You can't be mad at that. All right,
Well,
Kith. I
I
got
mean,
Kith at
last year
7:51 this morning and said your selection you were not selected. Your entry was not selected. That was
you
7:51
got
this morning.
better generation too.
I'm looking through my email now. Or was Better Generation? Because there was one that I missed.
It's better
I missed it
plus.
yesterday. Oh, so I missed Better Plus. That's the one that I missed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Better plus is better. Yeah, that's the app. Better plus is the app.
So Better Generation was the one that I missed. Joe
Oh,
sent that
you
out
didn't
to
put in
me.
for that?
Nah, I missed it because by the time I was at a graduation, and by the time I clicked on the link, it said it closed 13 minutes ago. So I literally just that was the one that I actually missed. I'm in everything else, but I missed
Gotcha.
the better launches. Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see. I don't know how quickly they're gonna go out, but that's what Purple Haze apparently said that at 11 o'clock they're gonna start sending out
bet.
notifications. So,
So there's still
see what
hope.
happens. There's always hope, right? There's
Keep hope
always
alive. So
keep
so
hope alive. and
man,
I, and
I don't remember I don't remember what movie this is from. I want to say it was from like Dumb and Dumber. I don't know which one, whatever. But
oh yeah, so you're saying there's a chance?
it's exactly, that's the
Yes,
attitude to have, right? That's exactly
yes,
because she was like 1 in a million or whatever. He was like, so you
yeah.
saying there's a chance? You know what I mean? So,
Uh,
so
hey,
that's the
listen,
attitude to have right there.
what did they say? The odds or something is never zero.
Correct,
It's
correct.
never the odds are never actually zero. You know.
That is fair. Even when it comes to the lottery, the odds might be heavily stacked. I mean,
Yeah.
heavily stacked. But you're right though; it's
Yeah.
not zero. So
It could be a point oh 1% chance, but it's never zero.
which is which is extremely slim. But you're right though. You're right.
Seriously,
You're
the,
right.
the
You're
stars
right.
will have to align in a biblical way.
Nah, you're absolutely right. Behind all of those O's, behind all of those zeros, there's gonna be a one.
So, bro, I've only gone for 3 shoes this year on the sneakers app. Going back at 17,
Uh-huh.
the frag union lows, the red collar pair,
Hmm.
and these.
Right. Speaking of the Dornbeckers, did you pick them up on the Nike app when they restock them?
No, I missed out on these
Uh
ones. Okay.
fam, fam, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was actually around. I caught the notification in time. I took a screenshot of it. I was literally staring at my screen like this. I was just looking at my screen and I didn't pull the trigger on them. I just didn't pull the
It
trigger. I
means
was
you ain't
literally
really
just
want
staring
them.
at them. And I was like,
Sometimes
hmm.
it's like you want them, but you don't really want them.
No, and believe it or not, I actually like that. I don't have any 17s, and I love that colorway. Jay elevating the bill. What up, Jay?
What up? What up, man?
Man, doing
Where
good, brother.
what perk doing? Can you come over too?
Nah, Perp still working. So
Yeah, Jay, I didn't know. I actually would have joined your stream, but I didn't want to take up Perp spots. I didn't, what I mean? I wasn't trying to block Perp.
nah, bro, it's all good, man. For some reason I kept putting in your email that nothing would happen. I was like, hey, just send it to me. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, snap. Yeah, see, I didn't even know. Yeah,
Clearly,
I didn't even know.
clearly, I did something wrong.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I didn't even
usually
know.
when I send the link, as soon as I put one of you guys' emails in, like the rest of them just start popping up in
Yeah, it just
Gmail.
started popping up.
I'm like, clearly I did something. I was on the live, but I was just like, send it to me, come on. But it's all good, you know.
My bad. I wonder if you sent it. Let me see.
No, bro, it wasn't populating at all.
No, he couldn't get it to populate.
Oh no, no,
So,
no. But Jay hit me up on my other phone. My bad. I didn't even check that. You hit me up on my other phone. I see you said send me your email. That was at
So I need to hit
7:58.
you up on the other. Okay.
No, no, no. It's all good. No, no, it's all good, brother. No, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So Lou, you said you only went for three shoes, right? On the sneakers app?
I've only been after 3 shoes this year on the
Three
sneaker
shoes.
set,
Three. I
and
haven't gone crazy neither, actually.
I think I've copped a total of 4 or 5 shoes. Let me think here. So I have the Jordan 13 Chicago's, the Dan Breads. I have the Union Frag, Nigel, brick after bricks. Oh wait, I did get the Jordan 6 infrareds,
The salesman. I
Salesman.
still need
the
those.
salesman
I still
joints.
need
I
those.
got those. I do have the Laker fours.
I still need those.
You know, because I'm forgetting about what I picked up from JD Sport. Uh,
Hmm.
what else did I get?
I know my
This
guy
shit.
Jay pretty much
Oh,
has copped
yeah,
everything, right,
yes.
Jay? You
Stranger
pretty
Oh,
much
Things.
copped
Jay.
everything this year.
Oh, Stranger. Yeah, I did have the Stranger Things.
The
Sold them
foamies.
joints.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah. Remember, I hit those. I did hit
oh
those.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah. That's right.
forgot I
That's right.
went for those.
That's right.
Oh, but I got remember, but I got them because I had the golden ticket from Better Generation when they
Yeah.
messed up my Tokyo Fives.
Yeah, but
That's right.
still.
That's right.
But as far as what I went for on the sneakers app, as far as what I went for on the sneakers app, it's only been like 3 shoes.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been real low on what I've copped this year. Matter of fact, I just sold one of my Oregon Air Force One pairs, the Egger duck joints.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember those. You hit
I
those
sold.
on
I
Goat,
just sold.
right?
Yeah, I just sold one of them. Still trying to sell the other one. Uh,
Okay.
Supreme just dropped some Air Force Ones, black and white pair for 124 bucks. Air Force One low.
you know what I forgot about was the Barkley Low Supremes that was dropping. Remember those, Jay? We was
Yeah,
looking at
yeah. I
them. They
remember
had
the
the
I
gold, the
remember
I
the
remember
white.
those.
white hair. Yep, the white
Yeah,
and the black
I remember
hair.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them. Man, I mean, yeah, man, yeah,
TT back
man.
in
I
the build. What
mean,
up, TT? TT said good morning.
Yes,
I don't see
sir.
this damn chat.
T the Great. What up, fam?
Oh, there go the chat. What
Yeah.
up? What up to everybody out there, man?
So oh man. Yeah, Lou. I'm matching that energy, man. I haven't really copped too much this year, and like I said, the more and more I really should have gotten those Dornbeckers, man, because when they restocked on the Nike app, I took a screenshot and I was literally just staring at my screen and I didn't pull the trigger. And I actually want those. I actually want them, and I didn't pull the trigger. I just watched them disappear. Just slowly,
I
it
mean,
went from restock, and then I think it as I kept refreshing, it said few sizes left. And I was just sitting there staring at my screen, and then eventually just grayed out, and I was like, they're gone. And I was literally just watching them disappear, bro. And like I
I
said, that's
mean,
not even a drag on the shoe. I like the shoe. I just didn't pull the trigger on them. I
Yeah.
just didn't pull the trigger.
you know what's funny? I feel like we might see another restock on them close to the holiday time.
Yeah, nothing is safe for sure.
They restocked the whole entire Dornbecker lineup. Remember?
Yep.
Anything's
Well,
possible.
that's what we was talking about. I think they might do it again come holiday time.
If they do, it's going to be limited though. It's going to be a
For
Oh
sure.
small.
yeah, it'll be. These are our leftover pairs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sitting at the warehouse that we already made.
But shout
You
out,
know what I mean?
man, shout out to Lewis at Radio Kicks 26, man, because he said retail or bust.
What so what are y'all predictions for Toros next year? I mean next week. What do you
They're
Uh,
think?
gonna sit.
they're gonna sit. I don't think resale on those are doing much at all right now.
They're about to be below
They dropped
resale.
this Saturday. They dropped this
Yeah.
Saturday, bro.
This Saturday?
No, they dropped this
I
Saturday
thought it was
too.
no, I thought it was the
No,
30th.
no, no. Tomorrow's the Bloodline 12s.
Okay.
Tomorrow the 12th,
Tomorrow,
yeah.
yeah,
Toros is next week.
yeah.
Toros is next week.
Toros should be next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toros are
no,
the 30th.
you
They're
guys
the
right.
30th.
Yeah. You guys right. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, dang.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Let me pull these up. This is on Goat right now.
For
So
Toros?
yeah, these are Toros right here. So prices have come down a little bit because I've been seeing
What is that?
260,
230?
239. Yep, for a size
I'm telling
12,
you, right, bro. They what do they
11.
retail at? 225?
I believe so. A size 11.
220.
Look at that. 209.
220.
220. So look
How
at this.
much,
The
Shay?
220. 220. So take a look right here. It's already blurred out. So 220 is already removed. Size 11, 209, 10.5, 206, 199,
Wow.
197, 204, 198. So yeah, we're
If
already
that's what
below retail.
if that's what they look like on GOAT, they're even cheaper looking than on StockX.
StockX. Right.
They're even cheaper looking. And every time I search a shoe, I don't know why it keeps saying there's like somehow a $10 off coupon I can use or something like that. Like anytime I go to Google, like I put in for a shoe, right, and it shows me the shoe across the screen on my phone, and then it's like, oh, $10 off. And so it shows me on my phone, not on the desktop. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't
You
know.
got the infinite StockX glitch going on there, huh?
I don't know about that.
He said, I don't
I
know
don't
about
know
that.
I don't know about that. I do have money sitting in StockX right now because of the shoe I sold, but
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's the other thing. Y'all see that nonsense StockX now going to charge you to take your money out of StockX,
Oh, word,
just
yeah.
like GOAT does.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah. They're making that change.
Yeah.
yeah.
But first, you already hitting me on a fee to sell the shoe on the platform. Now you're gonna hit me again for another fee just to get my money?
Yep.
He said, yep. All right. So 227 actually for men's 12, 227, 11 is 193 versus
Damn,
GOAT.
193.
Yep. And GOAT got him for 209 for 11, but a size 12, 239.
Uh,
So
They probably, like fees and all out the door. They're probably the same, but still.
yeah, or even more.
Optics. It's the optics. Mm.
Yeah. Did you? I was talking about I was talking about my. I ordered some Yeezy slides. Did you hear that conversation real quick when I talked about that?
Nah,
I
I might
ordered
have
I
been
ordered
flipping.
some black Yeezy slides on StockX a couple of days ago. Um, let me pull that back
They
up real
come in
quick.
yet?
Nah, I got the notification saying that they were being shipped, but when I was looking at my account, it was $27 for the slide, but by the time you add in the tax, the fee, and the shipping, $14.95 shipping, it was like 50 something bucks. I was like, come on, man.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
So it went from $27 to like 52 bucks. I was like, come on, man. So
It's the
yeah,
tax that be killing you.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
here
it is a tax.
here goes the breakdown right here. The item price, 27 bucks. I was like, cool. I'll pull the trigger. Size 13 black slides, right? Love Yeezy slides. I wear them as house slippers all over the house. Sales tax was $3.58. Processing fee, $6.95. Shipping, $14.95.
Damn.
Order total.
$15.
Yep. Order total, $52.48. I went from 27 bucks to $52.48. I was like,
Damn.
like
There's another $25 in fees.
So
Bro, you paid for that slide twice in fees.
well, between the shipping and the sales tax and fees, yeah, we're talking $14.95 plus $6.95 plus $3.58. And I almost doubled up. The $27 almost doubled up on me. Yep, $52.48. I was like,
Hey Jay, when I was telling you and Perp, I had a thumbnail idea. Remember
Yeah.
I told you I got a bicycle now.
oh, nice. Yo,
How about
TT.
you? Use a bicycle in my thumbnail. It ain't a BMX bike, but still.
Right. Yeah, smart. Use your own bike.
Yeah.
Yo, you should pop a wheelie on your own bike.
Yeah.
Yo, TT. Lewis, wear your case 26. He hit retail today. We got a dub in the family. Purple Haze, he hit retail today.
Yep.
Retail. The Sig, Big hit 2 times. Wife's account and his account. Retail.
For his size? Both shoes for his size?
I'm not sure if both shoes are his size. I'm not sure. But he did say him and wifey hit. They got a
I know.
dub.
Yeah. I meant to ask that earlier, and I just went on the other thing.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Perp got his drawn shirt off the factory floor. So,
Hey, hand
Factory
hand
line,
delivered,
bro.
signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Perp QC his drawings as it was being made.
He was like, nah, go ahead and work in that station again, player.
Nah, yeah, I was just gonna say, nah, redo that stitch. I was just gonna say that.
Hey,
Redo that
it
stitch.
must be nice, man. Shout out to our guy Purple Haze. Shout
Yeah.
out to Lewis at Radio Kicks 26. Look, I'm back on a size 12, and we're down to this is on GOAT. This is down to a 455. These are for the brick after bricks. So like I said, it's
Yeah.
gonna jump up
I
and down
mean,
like the stock market
prices ain't gonna really come down till next week till people start getting some pairs in,
until it comes in.
and then they start undercutting each other.
Yep,
You
So,
know.
so for you, Mister Think, will you pay resale?
absolutely. I'm not gonna have any choice.
Oh, he said
Absolutely.
it. He said these is coming home one come hella high water.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. These will be coming home. However, I did mention this earlier, because I will exercise some patience, right? Definitely, I'm still cognizant of my buck, right? I just threw some gas in the car yesterday. My car takes premium because of that V8 twin turbo, and yesterday the prices was like $5.20 a gallon. So, with that being said, I will wait until if these brick after bricks hit below the 400 again. I don't care if it hits 399, 395, 391, 398, don't matter. If I see below 400, I will pull the trigger on these resale.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do personally. Below
So
400,
So
I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger.
I want them, but I have not paid resale this year, and I'm not saying I won't pay resale this year. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that I'm definitely at a point where I'm kind of like, you know what, man, I've been doing this since the '80s. I shouldn't have to pay resale. So for me, man, right now, I'm not doing resale, and there's nothing wrong with buying this kick for resale. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm holding out.
Jay,
Um,
if you hit a Travis next, if you hit one of the Travises, would you trade them for these?
I thought about that, and I would tell you no.
Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
I
trade a
would tell you
Travis for
no.
these. Like,
I'm just saying. I mean, if you're not really a fan of the two Travis Scotts coming out,
I
oh no,
like
no,
I'm
the I
just
like
saying.
the tropical pink better than the
Uh,
Muslim, better than the shot pink, but I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
and I mean the only reason why I say that is I I all right. I've already been selling some shoes on marketplace, right? Number one, I already got the money to buy it. I can pull the trigger right now. I'm just being patient, right, with these brick out the bricks. But the reason why I'm saying that is I wouldn't trade a Travis for these because there's other shoes you can sell to make up the price for them. So, like, just to give you an example, if this shoe was 250, Lewis, what was your total cost? I know shipping's free,
it was
with
like
Nike.
246.30.
All right, so 246, right? So if you was to sell another pair of shoes right now, 246 plus, let's just say 150, that's gonna put you right at that 400 mark. You know what I mean, approximately. So if you were to sell another pair of shoes for 180 or $200, I mean that's your resale right there. I
Yeah.
wouldn't get rid of a Travis Scott Jordan 1 low for
Yeah,
for this brick after brick.
I
I,
wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
I don't know. I think there's other things you can sell in order, or maybe you can sell two pairs of shoes to get that extra $250. I don't know.
yeah. So
For
that's
Mm.
full
my point.
reference,
Yeah,
I'm about to have to step off here in a
oh
little
no no
bit,
no no,
but
do your
go
thing, do
ahead.
your thing,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Do
Nah,
your
go
thing.
ahead.
For full reference, right here I'm pointing off screen. I got Black Cat threes. I got Black Cement threes. I got the Bread Reimagine fours. That size 14 for sale. I got Wet Cement fours. I got Military Blues, White Cement fours. Like those are the type of shoes. I got the SB Navies for sale. Those are the type of shoes I got for sale there.
Oh,
You see
SB
what I'm saying
Navy
right
is
now?
going
So
fine.
I can toss
SB
one of
Navy.
these, and Yeah, the SB Navies I think are going for like retail too. I
Oh,
don't think they're doing
yeah,
that.
I thought they were less than that or
Oh, is it?
something. I
Yeah, I
saw.
see. I haven't looked it up
So
recently, so I could be off.
yeah.
Go ahead, Jay. My bad.
So no, bro. So like, I do have a couple shoes up. I got up for sale. If I get rid of that, then I'll use that to buy the bricks, but I won't use my money to buy the bricks. Um, but at the same time, I have thought about the couple kicks I got up for sale. I'm just gonna go ahead and invest that money in some other stuff. So for
I
me,
feel
I
you.
was really doing it. I got some other shoes I do. It's time for me. I feel like I need to part ways with. Um, and so it just really depends. But for me, I was really going ahead and invest that money um, some stuff that I want ETF that I really involved in right now. So, but again, I got a couple more I'm gonna get rid of. So it depends.
That's the smart
Hey,
game. See my guy talking about the smart game right there. That's the smart game.
Mr. Thing, I wanted to ask you, what is your experience like selling on Facebook Marketplace? Is that what you was talking about when you said Marketplace?
Yeah. I sold a few on
How's
Facebook
your
Marketplace.
experience selling on there?
I, expect I mean, the clowns are gonna be out, right? So
The clowns.
whenever you list something, no matter what you list, man, you could list something for 220, and someone's gonna be like, "I got 150 cash." It's like, yeah, go kick rocks
But
and flip rocks.
you've been meeting up with them though?
I meet it with people, but you know, I'm very security conscious and all that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know,
Well,
you know how I roll out here. So
Yeah.
when it comes to let me put it this way, I'm not worried about the safety aspect for me, but that's just because you know how I move, right? But
I, I've I've sold items on Facebook Marketplace, just not
yeah,
sneakers.
okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah,
So
and I've even met up with other people. You know what I mean? Like I try to make the interaction go as smooth as possible. You know what I'm saying? But
mhm.
I do want to put that caution out there, and this isn't to spread fear, but you definitely got to watch yourself because you always got bad characters out there. You know what I mean? That's looking for a come up. Let me just put it that way. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I told you, I finally sold the Harley. And
Oh, nice,
someone bought it. Yeah, someone got
nice,
it from off me from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh
So
wow.
nice.
yeah,
Congrats.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was, bro. I was on that for months trying to get rid of the joint, but it's all because of the way the situation was set up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
T
Right.
the Great
so
said it should be illegal how many L's I took. I'm with you, T the Great.
Well, I'm with you too. More L's than Cool J.
Facts.
yeah, we celebrate L's over here though.
Yeah.
All right. TT said I saw the
But
marketplace, but I meet that police station because people be tripping over
Yup.
shoes
yeah,
now.
facts,
Smart.
And
facts.
and
That's
and
smart.
and TT, correct. Safety is always is always going to be a concern. I'm in Colorado, and everybody out here. For Colorado's like Florida. Everybody got I call them bang bangs, the pew pews, right? So everybody got bang bangs out here,
Hmm.
myself included. So trust me, I'm very security conscious. About my meetups, but like I said, I haven't had any problems. I haven't had any problems.
He said I need to talk to someone. T the Great.
Yeah,
All right,
and
y'all.
remember, TT used to tap in. TT is a woman. Remember,
Yeah.
she
T
she
the
has to make
Great
that
said I
clear.
need to talk to
Uh,
someone.
females are definitely welcome here with our spaces.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. Well, look,
Absolutely.
I gotta roll.
Yeah,
I'll
me
holler at
too.
y'all later, man. Go ahead. If
Hey
I
man,
can listen in, I
congrats,
definitely will.
fam.
Appreciate
Congrats
that.
again.
And who's available for tomorrow?
I got a jewelry event later on in the day, in the morning, so I will be around tomorrow morning. I'll be here.
All right, cool. All right,
Yep.
All
guys.
right.
Check
Appreciate
y'all
you, brother.
tomorrow. Yep. All right, one.
All right. TT said I'm in the Midwest. He said, but you young as being something. Yeah. Hard facts. That is a hard fact. They be wilding. TT said, have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off as well. I'm gonna get me some breakfast, give me something to eat. I am working a jewelry event with the wife a little bit later, so I'm looking forward to that. It's always a fun time. My wife's been doing this permanent jewelry. For anybody that knows about permanent jewelry, this right here is a men's piece. This is a Cuban link titanium men's bracelet, but my wife started a business out here in Colorado, and we've been hitting up all of these events, and I'm proud of her, man. She's been killing it. Last week we were at this place called the Littleton Bazaar. That's out in Littleton, Colorado. Before that, we were at a Cinco de Mayo event. That was a 2-day event at the Civic Center Park in downtown Denver. Before that, we've been hitting up fairs. On Mother's Day, we were at the View House up in Colorado Springs. She did great there. There was a ramen festival. They had this all-you-can-eat ramen festival. This was in downtown Denver. That was a 1-day event. My wife did awesome there. Then we hit up all like these crafts and fairs. The next big event that we're going to is actually tomorrow. I think tomorrow should be a crowd about 6,000 people. And then the next big event after that is going to be in June. It's called Parker Days. It's out in Parker, Colorado. A lot of people, high foot traffic. So anyway, I've been with the wife doing this permanent jewelry, man. And it's actually really cool. It's actually really cool. TD said, I'm not going out over shoes. Permanent jewelry, yeah. Yep. That's exactly what makes it permanent. And it's funny because like a lot of older people, whenever we're at these events, all of the kids, like all of these youngins know about permanent jewelry because of TikTok and IG and all that good stuff. When I come across like older and like way older people, they're like, permanent jewelry, is that when you get like the piercings in like your eye or in your cheek or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, that's a different type of jewelry, but ours is with the bracelets. So what makes it permanent, I'll see if I can get it on camera here. There's a weld, and you can kind of see it right here. But there's a weld. She has a little welding machine, and she has chains, right? So we got a bunch of chains where we're talking about sterling silver, stainless steel, or gold filled. So it's going to be 14 karat. Maybe I should have zoomed in when I was showing the bracelet off. You can kind of see the weld right there. But that's what makes it permanent. So you keep it on. 14 karat gold filled, just to tell you a little bit about it, just in case if somebody was ever interested into some permanent jewelry. 14 karat gold filled means that the gold is actually bonded with brass. And because it has a bonding agent, a metal, which is brass, that's how you get to keep it on in a pool or the beach, take a shower, get soap, lotion, shampoo, whatever, perfumes, whatever. You get everything on it, and it's not going to fade on you, turn colors, get your skin all green, and none of that stuff because it's not gold plated. So that's the difference whenever you have gold filled. Now, of course, we do not have any at the moment. You can get solid gold, but y'all know what precious metals is looking like. And gold, even titanium. This is a pretty expensive piece that I have here. But precious metals are kind of high right now. So gold filled is a cheaper option. You kind of got the looks and the luxury of gold, but it's not solid gold. It's still gold filled, not gold plated. And so it's permanent. You pick out a chain. We have a display and we got a bunch of chain. You pick out a chain, we measure it, and we can turn it into a bracelet, a necklace, an anklet. It's anklet season. A lot of ladies are showing them feet off. So, we've been putting on a lot of anklets. And then, my wife, she can make a ring out of it and even something called a finger chain. So my daughter has this. It's a ring right here. And then there's a chain that's attached to the ring right here. Or your ring finger. I don't know why I have my middle finger up, but you can put it on any finger you want. But yeah, you can attach a ring here and then a chain there, and then it's called a finger chain, right? You can definitely get creative with it, But yeah, my wife's been doing permanent jewelry, and it's been around for a couple of years, but it's not popular in every state. So my wife started this business. Like I'm proud of her. She's been out getting it. I'm not even gonna lie. She's been out getting it. So shout out to the wife for that. Shout out to the wife. Sig, we had a question for you. We know you and wifey hit. What size or what sizes did you hit? Did you hit on your size on both accounts for you and wifey, or what sizes did you hit on? Because Lewis had asked, so I wanted to let him know. But congrats on Sig. He took a double dub. He hit on 2 accounts. Him and the wife. Shout out to Sig. Shout out to Sig for that. Shout out to Sig. So far, I know 3 people. Sig hit retail. Lewis at Wear Your Kicks 26, he hit retail. And shout out to Purple Haze. He hit on retail with these Nigel. Brick after brick. So we got people in the fam that hit for retail. You cannot be mad at it. You just can't. Can't be mad at it. I'm gonna boogie here in a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna go work this jewelry event a little bit later on, in the day. What else I got going on? I got to get an oil change. I think I got an oil change at 1 o'clock. It's only 9:24 Mountain Time here in Colorado, so I definitely still got time. Yeah, I'm gonna get an oil change. I'm off today, so get an oil change. Go eat. Go stuff my face. Stuff my face. I'm gonna eat away this L. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat this L away. Trust me, I'm not. I'm really not tripping on it. I will hit the. So we're still waiting on results to come out for the from the Nigel website. If you have entered the raffle there, we're waiting on those results. I will hit the resale market on these, and I think that's another reason why I haven't gone crazy on kicks this year neither. You know, now when Lewis was talking about it, man, I haven't gone crazy on these sneakers neither. I am going to pick up these Bloodline 12s because I will work in those. Jordan 12s are very comfortable for me. I love 12s. You also see my flu games. My flu games are cooked. I do have another pair. Yep. I do have another pair of dead stock flu games right there because I had tripled up on flu game 12s. I literally did a triple up. Gave one pair away to one of my boys for his birthday last year for Cinco de Mayo. His birthday's on Cinco. And I had given him a pair of sneakers, you know, gifted him a pair. But I love the flu game so much. I wear those a lot. So the pair I got is cooked. I did a cleaning video on those when I used that Walmart cleaner, that sneaker cleaner. Speaking of, for anybody that likes to clean their shoes, right? There's a lot of good cleaning products out there. I have a lot of it. We're talking Reshoevn8r, MGK, the Shoe Magic, Shoe MGK, the FZ150, the Shoe Lotta. I have people's personal brands, EB Kicks. EB Kicks, he's a cat out of Vegas. I have a lot of Mike Turner. He's a YouTuber and he has a cleaning product. I supported him. I've gone to sneaker cons and I'm looking behind. I got a shelf behind camera, and that whole shelf is just full of like sneaker cleaner and product, right? So I even got like other brands of people and all that good stuff. I picked up this $12 sneaker cleaner from Walmart, and this cleaner works pretty good, right? So cleaner is cleaner. I don't know why my camera keeps zooming in. It goes off of like hand gestures, but you see, I gave the thumbs up or the okay, and it zooms in. But anyway, this AI stuff. There's a lot of good shoe cleaner out there, and I'm telling you right now. Let me grab it real quick. Kicks and Company, right? This is the same company. This is the same company that makes the stackable shoe cases, like the clear plastic shoe cases with the magnetic door. I've picked these up from Walmart. The shoe cases come in a 2-pack, and it's like $12.88. I have a few right here that I still need to put together. $12.88 for a 2-pack. This is a 2-pack right here. Not super hard to put together, and the case itself is a very, very sturdy. That is a very sturdy case. I probably have 4, 8, 12. I have 12 more packs of those upstairs. And then right here, I got 4, 8. I got about 9. I got about 9 packs. It's sitting here behind me. So 12 plus 9. I got a little bit over 20 and times it by 2. So I got a little bit over 40. I don't know, maybe like 42 or 44, you know, of these to put together. So maybe I'll make a live out of that. And, you know, I mean, just being alive and just kind of building up the shoe case. Anyway, that same company, Kicks & Co., they make a shoe cleaner. They also got like the Mr. Clean, like the eraser pad or whatever the case is. But inside this $12 sneaker cleaner pack, it comes with a nice little traveling case, right? It's nice and small. So just for reference on size, you can see the bottle of water is actually bigger than this case. So nice little traveling case. And it comes with the shoe cleaner. I'm not sponsored by this. I don't make no money for this. Comes with a nice brush, and this brush is soft. This is a soft bristle, real soft. This brush is real soft, and it comes with like this small little. Now I ain't gonna lie, this thing is this is a cute little cloth here, right? Microfiber pad. But anyway, those are the 3 items that comes inside this little case right here. And for $12, I mean, this is a $12 cleaner. Y'all know when y'all be walking in the mall, man, and shout out. I ain't knocking nobody's hustle because, like I said, I got a lot of the cleaner. I have a lot of it, but I think this product right here is going to give a lot of these guys some heavy competition when Kicks and Co. is selling a $12 cleaner, and in the mall they're selling you $50, $60 cleaner, with a brush kit. I sometimes they even throw in like the little like the shoe polish, like the like the midsole white midsole polish or whatever the case is. But for $12, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a bad product. It's not bad at all. Shoe cleaner, man. Look, it's your shoes. You can clean your shoes with whatever you want. I even said this in my review. And this isn't necessarily a complaint, but this is for full transparency with this cleaner. I said this in my review. Number one, it works very well. I have used other products, whether we're talking about Rejuvenator or like the Shoe Lotta, like FZ150, where I believe like there might be some sort of shoe conditioner into the cleaner itself, which leaves like kind of like a nice little shine, right? It doesn't overly do it, but it leaves like a nice little shine. Versus with this right here, I haven't seen the shine, but as far as it cleans very well. So there's that. So if you guys are interested in some cheap shoe cleaner, Kicks and Co., you can order it online. It's $12. Comes with a nice little kit. You can't be mad at it, right? And I clean shoes a lot. The wife actually gave me some shoes to clean. These are like her non-supportive. These are some of her favorite flats that she used. And there's damage on these shoes right here. You can kind of see on the back end. There's damage on them, but she wants me to clean these up for her. And I use that Walmart cleaner. And you can even see here, even in that toe box there, this is the clean pair, this is the dirty pair. But yeah, you can see the colors. You can see the colors popping out on that. These are, my wife got sneakers, but she likes to wear what she wear. I always get on her because I'm like, babe, you don't got no support. You got to support in these. Twist your ankle and whatever, but she likes to wear what she wears sometimes. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. It was always love on this end. I'm a fat boy. I'm about to go get me something to eat because I'm hungry. Let's finish off by TT saying that I'll probably try to win a Travis Scott and trade for the bricks. Yo, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go for the Travis Scotts too, and I'm right there with you, TT, because I've taken a lot of L's. But I want to say this carefully. I want to say this extremely carefully because earlier Jay had mentioned he's selling some sneakers and he's not necessarily buying more sneakers with him. He's going to do some other thing. He's looking at some ETFs. That stands for exchange traded funds, by the way, investing in the stock market. I'm going to be moving extremely similar. Earlier last year, I was talking about actually starting another channel, and it's not for investing well, not for investing. It's not for investing financial advice, but it was just something that I was going to do and start a channel, a finance channel, and just talking about investing in the stock market. There's a lot of good finance YouTube channels out there. I'm not really trying to become one of those for a full channel. I'm really not. I want to create a channel that's like for beginners, like entry level. I'm talking about for somebody who don't know. If you know about investing, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to create a channel for like that entry level beginner in person who don't know nothing about nothing. And I'm just going to have, for lack of better words, not to make it sound like that, but it's going to be like a dummy account, but it's going to be real money in there. It's not a paper trading account, but it's not my actual account. I'm gonna start a brand new account and I'm going to put like, no lie, I'm going to put like a minimum of $50 a week. So generally speaking, the stock market is open Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. and it closed on holidays. Monday we got a holiday, right? Memorial Day. But generally speaking, it's open 5 days a week. And if you start off by putting $10 a day, which is $50 for the week, right? This isn't financial advice, but I promise you, when you zoom out, right? When you zoom out, I'm not talking about the day-to-day motion. I'm not a day trader. I don't do any day trading. People make money doing it. Not what I do, right? But the way the stock market moves, if I'm a visual learner, so I just want to give y'all a visual. On a day-to-day basis, the stock market goes like this, right? Just like how the shoe game, right? I'm looking at these brick after bricks, the prices go up and down, and the stock market does all that. But when you zoom out, my camera's probably going to zoom in with these hand gestures. But when you zoom out, and if you look at today's date being May 22nd, 2026, and then you zoom out May 22nd, 2030, you see how this finger's up in the air and this finger's down here? That's how the stock market moves. When you zoom out 3 years, you zoom out 5 years, you zoom out 10 years, and when you zoom out, you're going to start here, you're going to be here. Just 5 years later. Just 5. In 5 years, maybe it sounds like a lot of time to people. It's not. 5 years is not a long time. You invest some money now, and it will pay off in the long run. Man. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to this, but on the simplest level, if you invest into what you buy, if you do like whenever I talk to people about this, I like to give them a fun homework assignment, a fun homework assignment. You can Google this. You can Google this right now while you're on this live. And before I get off, I would like to see at least one answer. I want you to see this. Here goes your homework assignment. This is when it comes to money, financial advice, which this isn't financial advice. This is just for fun, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor. Just for reference, I'm a mover. I got a moving business out here in Colorado. I don't, right? I didn't go to school for this, but if I can do it, you can do it. That's the whole point. Here goes your homework assignment. Google, if I had invested $10,000 10 years ago, so we're going to do 10 for 10, and you can put any number you want in, put 1,000, put 500, whatever. If I had invested $10,000 10 years ago into whatever company that you choose, I'm not even going to tell you what company to do. You pick the company. If I had invested $10,000 10 years ago into whatever company you choose, what would it be valued today? What would be the value of that today in 2026? Put that in Google, put that in ChatGPT or Grok or your favorite AI. But you put that in, you do the research on that, and you would see the difference in investing into the stock market. 10 for 10. 10,000 for 10 years. If I had invested $10,000 into Tesla stock 10 years ago, what would it be valued at today? If I had invested $10,000 into Microsoft, what would it be valued at today? If I had invested $10,000 into Bitcoin, what would that be valued at today? If I had invested $10,000 into McDonald's, Amazon, Starbucks, Dutch Bros, you pick the company. Nvidia, you pick the company. The company doesn't matter. You pick the company. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Disney. You pick the company. 10 for 10. 10 grand 10 years ago. What would we value it at today? And the results will blow your mind. You pick the company. That's the cool part behind it. That's the cool part behind investing. You pick the company, and the results will speak for itself. Shout out to everybody who's here. I know I went on a little rant about that, but Jay Elevate kind of woke up that side of me again, because at the end of the day, that's what it really comes down to, is how we can begin to make our money work for us. I'm sure you do too. I work really hard for money. I do. I'm a hard worker. I work really hard for money, and I have finally been in a position to where now my money begins to work hard for me. And I've been able to accomplish that by investing. That's how I've been able to do it. And for all of the people that want to talk all of that crap, right? Oh, you stupid. What type of grown man buys sneakers and still buying Jordans and hibbly hobla? You can say what you want, right? I don't have any reps behind me, at least to my knowledge. Right? I have to put the disclaimer on there because I've been thinking about making content on like legit checking my shoes, but I've gotten the bulk of my shoes from Nike and sneakers and all that stuff, like literally the bulk. And this right here is an investment as well, because at the end of the day, anybody who has a collection of anything, not just sneakers, you know what I mean? It's not just sneakers, but anybody who has a collection of anything, at the end of the day, remember, this is an investment as well. You can sell it. You can definitely sell it, and you can transfer some funds, and you can definitely do some things. Shout out to DJ at DNA Show. He talks about stuff like this all the time. My man got a couple of investment properties. I've chatted with DJ a couple of times behind the scenes, but he got some investment properties, and yeah, like I'm proud of that cat, man, because he's doing it. Right? You can definitely start flipping these shoes or wear your shoes, keep them, flip them, whatever you want to do, invest, get some properties, real estate, whatever. I'm going to end it with this because I talk a lot. There's something that's called the 3 pillars of wealth. Anybody who has any amount of money, no matter who they are, these are called the 3 pillars of wealth. Here it comes. Real estate investing, stock market, entrepreneurship. Those are called the 3 pillars of wealth. Anybody who has any amount of money, I'm talking about whether they're rich or wealthy, right? Anybody who has any type of money at all, they're going to do one of the 3, if not all 3. If not all 3. Real estate investing, stock market investing, and entrepreneurship. Those are the 3 pillars of wealth. Man, it's always love in this end. I'm going to go ahead and tap out because Fat Boy is hungry. It's always love, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. And I think you're going to see me popping up on some more lives, man. We'll make the time. Maybe I can even start going live when I'm doing the permanent jewelry. But we're going to have to create like a, dang, because I won't be able to do it with the sneakers. Because it's gonna throw the algorithm off. I need to figure out what to do with that because yeah, my wife's been killing it with the permanent jewelry. Man, it's always loving this end. Shout out to y'all, everybody who hit today. I'll be dropping some more content. It'll be on some Jordan 3 Levi's and just some other stuff that I got because I haven't copped anything new, but just to kind of stay in the algorithm, I'll start making some more videos, man. I'm out. It's always love.